Relax your eyes. Deep breaths. Relax the tension in your shoulders, the tension in your jaw. Find your happy place. Imagine you're there. Continue your deep breaths. I want you to keep your eyes relaxed as we start to roll our neck. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Bring your head back to center. Keep your eyes relaxed. And bring your shoulders forward, big shoulder rolls. Take your time to make those circles bigger. Exaggerate the movement. Complete circles here. Reverse when you're ready. Go ahead and relax those shoulders. Let's bring the insides of our feet together. Wrap your hands around your feet. Push your chest through your shoulders and drive those knees down to the floor. Let's go ahead and take those feet out a few inches into your diamond. Go ahead and round through the spine. Bring your nose to your toes. Continue to press those knees down to the floor. Slowly start to lift that chest. Go ahead and extend one leg out to the side. Hug your other foot into your body. Let's take your arm and reach out to your leg. I want you to keep your chest and your shoulder up. We will rotate in a second. Just feel that stretch through your side. On your next exhale, go ahead and allow your chest to face that leg. Reach down. Let's walk those hands to the center. Hold here for a few breaths. I want you to try to avoid letting that extended leg roll in. I want you to try to keep that knee and the top of your foot facing up. Take your time to walk those hands back up to center. And let's switch sides. Extend the other leg. Hug your foot into your chest or your body. Reach out and extend. Lengthen through the side. Chest and shoulder will stay forward to start. As you exhale, allow that chest to rotate towards that front leg or extended leg. Let's walk those hands to center. Again, try to keep the top of your foot and your knee facing up, not let it rotate in. Take your time to walk those hands back to center. And let's swing onto all fours. Wrists and shoulders are aligned. Knees and hips. Go ahead and just rock forward and back here. Let's give those wrists a little bit of time to warm up. Notice how my spine is not dropping, keeping it nice and neutral. If you'd like, you're welcome to rotate those palms towards your body. Again, just giving your wrists a little bit of time to warm up. Bringing those fingertips facing forward. Let's go ahead and tuck our toes under and lift those hips back into your downward dog. I want you to lengthen through the spine, push your hips back. Inhale, shift your weight back forward into your plank. Lower down to the floor, elbows stay close to your body. Let's go ahead and release those forearms down to the floor. Inhale, lift as you open. Exhale, release down to the mat. I don't want you to press yourself up or hold yourself up quite yet. Exhale, release. I want you to use those low back muscles to help raise your chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more time, shoulders stay away from your ears. This time, you're welcome to hold yourself up into the cobra of your choice, whether you're on your forearms or you're on your hands. I don't want you to relax into your shoulders. I want you to push away, stay strong. Bringing those hips up through tabletops and sitting back into child's pose. Keep those arms extended. Inhale, shift back into your tabletops. Pull those shoulders down and away from your ears, your packed shoulder position. We're going to kick our right foot behind us. Notice your hips stay, my hips stay level, so I'm not dropping and relaxing into that hip. Stay level. Left arm, opposite arm reaches out in front of us. Keep that back nice and level. When you're ready, squeeze and extend. Pull your fingertips and toes to opposite sides of the room. Avoid letting your low back cave in. Inhale, connect your elbow and knee together. Exhale, extend. Go ahead and relax your arm down to the floor. What I want you to do is take that extended leg and swing it out to the side. So I'm going to show you what I mean. So you're kicking out to the side here. And go ahead and sit back on your heel with one leg extended. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Raise that leg, extend, kick behind you. Relax your foot down to the floor and release your knee. I'm going to stay facing this way just so you can see better. Let's start. Extend that left leg out behind you. So I'm not mirroring you right now. Right arm reaches out in front of you. When you're ready, go ahead and lift and extend. Again, let's keep that back level. Avoid letting your hips shift from one side to the other or let your back cave in. Inhale, bring your elbow and knee together. Exhale, extend. We're going to release our hand first. Open our leg out to the side and sit back on our heel. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Extend that leg. Reach behind you. Release your toe and then your knee. From your tabletops, we're going to lift back into that downward dog. Tuck those toes under. Push your hips back. Again, I want you to pull your shoulder blades away from your ears. I know you're upside down, so it feels a little bit different. Here's that packed shoulder again. Inhale, bring your gaze up to your hands and bring your feet forward. Let's hold our forward fold for a few seconds. Feel free to kind of wag your tail. Just small movements side to side. Eyes are looking behind you to keep our neck in neutral spine. Slight bend through the knees as we take our lift into standing. Head is always last to come up. Take a deep breath here at the top. Exhale your arms to your sides. We're going to take a step to the front of our mat. We're going to start on our right leg. Left leg is going to hitch behind us. So I want you to find that balance with your right leg. Grip the floor with your toes. Notice that the glutes and core start to engage. When you're ready, take your weight, if you have any, off that left leg. We're going to kick that left leg behind us. Notice how my spine follows my hips here. Warrior 3. So that hitched position is your modification, trying to avoid putting weight on that foot. Or you can lift and extend into your Warrior 3. Hands can be placed on your leg for support or reaching out in front of you. So just like that bird dog, I want you to avoid letting your hips rotate. I want you to avoid the hyperextension in that low back. Big step back into your high lunge. Tuck those hips under, protect your low back. Optional, bringing that gaze to follow your fingertips, or maybe taking that behind you, taking that gaze behind you just a little bit. Slowly lift back to standing. As you exhale, allow your heel to release. Open those hips, Warrior 2. Make sure your knee stays stacked over your ankle and it's not caving in. Exhale, release either elbow or forearm on your leg, reaching out in front of you, or down to the floor, opening up to the ceiling. 2 options here. Extending that front leg, adjusting into your triangle. Again, shoulder and chest stay open. Maybe you're adjusting higher on your leg. Maybe you have some sort of elevation, a yoga block type of equipment. Bend through the front leg as we shift our weight forward. Maybe you're adjusting back to that forearm. Maybe your hand stays on the floor. Windmill back into your Warrior 2. As we rotate our hips back to the front, make sure you rotate your heel with you into our high lunge. Just knowing the walls there is making me lose my balance today. Big inhale. As you exhale, let's step together. Shake it out. Take a few deep breaths on your own. Inhale as you bring your arms overhead. Exhale as you relax to your side. Again, following your own breath, your own pace. Exhale. One more. And exhale. Let's get ready for that sequence on the other side. So we're going to start with that left foot, gripping the floor, tight glutes, tight core, taking the weight away from that right foot. Eventually, we're going to take that right foot and kick behind. Again, you can modify, keep that foot on the floor for support, or maybe you're using your glutes and extending into that warrior three. Again, keep those hips level. Hands can be placed on your thigh for support or reaching out in front of you. Warrior three. Your lower back will tell you if you're losing control. Listen to your body. Big step back into that high lunge. Make sure your feet are in line with your hips here. They are not one directly behind the other. Your back heel is off the floor and parallel with your front foot. Again, optional. You can bring that gaze to follow your fingertips, maybe even slightly behind you. Slowly lift back to standing. As you exhale, allow your hips, knee, and ankle to open into your warrior two. Extend your fingertips to opposite sides of the room. Keep your glutes engaged to keep your knees stacked over your ankle. Whether your forearm is on your thigh and you're reaching forward here, or your hand is on the floor and your arm is reaching up, I want you to keep that chest open. Extending that front leg, making adjustments as needed. If you extend that leg and your chest starts to drop forward, maybe make an adjustment higher on your leg. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that knee forward, shift your weight forward. Slowly lift back into that warrior two. We're going to rotate our hips, knee, and ankle back to the high lunge. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, let's step together. Shake it out, walk it out. Take your deep breaths. Exhale to your side. When you are ready, I want you to swan dive into that forward fold, but I want you to take your time Take as many breaths as you need. Remember, we are not looking down at the floor in our forward fold. We're looking through our legs. Inhale, let's slide halfway up our legs, shoulders pulled back, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release back into that forward fold. Placing your hands on the floor, bending your knees if you need to, so that you can hop or step back into that plank position. Let's hold here for a few breaths, modifying onto your knees if you'd like. Releasing those knees if they are not already, to sit back into your child's pose. Slowly bring those hands under your shoulders. Use them to press yourself up. Scoop back onto your glutes. Bring your feet forward. Hands are gently placed on your thighs. As you exhale, I want you to roll those hips under, releasing slowly here. Feel free to use your hands for support. I want you to really try to focus. Press that low back into the floor. You're using those deep abdominal muscles. Your shoulders and head are last. Once you're down at the floor, let's hug one knee into our chest. Let your other heel extend. Feel free to take a few ankle rolls. Relaxing your ankle. Extending that leg, whether you're reaching from under on your thigh, your calf, or maybe even your ankle. If your shoulder starts to come off the floor, you're reaching too far, go ahead and adjust your placement on your leg. You can also use a belt if you don't have a yoga strap at home and use that to wrap around your foot as well. Tucking our knee back into our chest. We are going to allow that leg to open out to the side, but you're not going to let your opposite hip follow. So both hips stay pressed to the floor. One leg is just open out to the side. Some of you may be comfortable doing this with your leg extended without a yoga strap, and if you are, feel free to do so. Again, as long as your other hip is not following. Bring that knee back to center. Place your foot on the floor, shake it out if you need to. And let's switch sides here, starting with our knee tucked into our chest, extending our other leg, going into a few ankle rolls. Let's relax our ankle. Extend that leg, whether you're reaching from under on your thigh, your calf, or maybe even your ankle. Reminder to keep your shoulders on the floor. Avoid reaching. Take your time to allow that leg, so bend your knee and allow that knee to open out to the side. I'm going to do this one with my leg extended. If you're comfortable doing it with your leg extended, feel free to do so. Again, your hips are just pressed into the floor, both hips. Our leg is coming back to center. Tucking that knee in if it is not already. Placing your foot on the floor and allowing your heel to slide out in front of you. Shake out those legs if you need to. Bring your hands out to the side, palms facing up. And relax your eyes. Feel your chest rise as you inhale. Collapse as you exhale. On your next inhale, I want you to squeeze your fist. Bringing that tension up through your forearms, your biceps and your triceps. Squeezing your chest, your abdominals, down through the glutes, the thighs, all the way down to the toes. Squeezing everything into the center of your body. Take a deep breath. Squeezing as tight as you can. Let's hold for 3 heartbeats. As you exhale, let's allow that tension to release. Continuing your deep breaths and continuing to release the tension with each exhale. Release your mind of any thoughts outside of your body, outside of your happy place. a few moments. Start to exaggerate your breath and the movement in your chest. Start to add movement in your fingers and your toes. Your ankles and your wrists. Your elbows and your knees. Your shoulders and your hips. When you are ready, take your time to slide those feet flat to the floor. Allow those knees to fall over to one side. Allow your shoulder and hip to follow. Stay here for a few breaths. Give yourself a few moments to open your eyes. Eventually pressing yourself back into your comfortable seated position. Let's finish with our deep breaths. Inhale overhead and exhale. Big inhale overhead and exhale. One more time, connecting those hands into prayer. Exhale your hands to heart. Namaste. Thank you again for participating.